All right, y'all, we back with another ABP reaction right here on the ABP Network. This one right here is called Mother Shot and Killed Her Own Son. Damn. What would it take for a mother to kill her own son, and why would she do it? Let's all find out together.
You got rid of that?
Yeah, but I don't want to go to the bathroom until you tell me about my son. Can you tell me if he's alive or not?
Well, I'm still waiting for an update from the people.
Waiting for the people update what? Who to update?
Well, we got people at the hospital, so we're waiting for an update from them.
A mother, a gun, and a split-second decision that tore a family apart. Sitting in this interview room is 45-year-old LaQuandra Williams. Just hours earlier, police were called to her apartment on Drew Heights Place in Ohio after reports of gunfire.
Ohio.
When they arrived, they found her son, 21-year-old Jihad Hughes, lying unresponsive. Detectives had two crucial questions. Who pulled the trigger, and why? Let's dive in.
Oh, man. Let's go. Plot twist time, y'all. Plot twist time. Hey, somebody make me an intro like that for my reactions. I need an intro like this. That's hard.
This case takes us to Reynoldsburg, a suburban community in the Columbus, Ohio metropolitan area. Known for its strong military ties, thanks to its proximity to Rickenbacker Air National Guard Base, Reynoldsburg is a mix of quiet neighborhoods, local charm, and city access. Outdoor lovers enjoy Blacklick Woods Metro Park, a 643-acre nature preserve with trails, picnic spots, and a golf course. The town also boasts a lively food scene with standout local pizza at Vic's and unique global flavors like Nepalese and Himalayan cuisine.
Okay.
However, like many American cities, Columbus and its surrounding areas grapple with public safety issues. The city sees a higher rate of violent crime than most communities in the U.S. It was this environment and her own late-night work schedule that led LaQuandra Williams, the focus of this case, to make a critical decision. She bought a firearm for personal protection. In fact, she bought two, one for herself and one for her adult son, Jihad. Concerned about the risks of keeping a gun inside the home, she chose instead to store hers in one of her two vehicles. A decision made for safety, one that would later carry devastating consequences. LaQuandra was born in March 1979. She ran her own small business, Healing Hands and Hearts LLC, providing in-home healthcare services. She had contracts with the VA in New Lexington, nearly an hour's drive each way. To manage her demanding schedule, LaQuandra relied heavily on her two vehicles, one more reliable than the other. These cars weren't just for convenience, they were essential to her livelihood. Without reliable transportation, her ability to visit patients, drive them to medical appointments, and provide for her family would be severely impacted. On June 24, 2002, LaQuandra gave birth to her son, Jihad Hughes, in Youngstown, Ohio. Raised primarily by LaQuandra, he spent part of his early life with both parents, though they never married. Eventually, Jihad's father moved on and started a new family. Loved ones described Jihad as quiet but confident, a man of few words, but when he spoke with conviction. He was active in his church and was passionate about gospel music. After graduating from Groveport Madison High School in 2021, he set his sights on building a better future. He enlisted in the military in 2022 and had returned home on leave by early 2024. Yet, despite his progress, tension had been brewing at home. In the months leading up to February 2024, the relationship between Jihad and his mother had become strained. What used to be routine disagreements were becoming more frequent, slowly adding pressure to an already fragile household. And then, one of those disagreements spiraled into something far more tragic.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
A text exchange between LaQuandra and Jihad on the afternoon of February 19, 2024, revealed a growing conflict. Jihad had borrowed one of her cars, and LaQuandra was upset that it hadn't been returned. When she noticed it was still missing from the driveway, she texted him, demanding to know where it was and why it hadn't been brought back. Jihad replied that he had left it at work and brushed off the conversation, telling her he wasn't going to deal with it at that moment.
This nigga said, I'm not dealing with this right now, nigga. It's her car. What the hell? I'm not dealing with this right now. This nigga's crazy.
Later that day, Laquandra returned home to find that the car was still missing, yet Jihad was there. Also inside the apartment were her 2 daughters and a male friend. She immediately confronted Jihad about the missing car, but things quickly escalated.
Yeah, where's the car at?
Voices were raised, tempers flared, and then a loud bang.
Shit.
Panic set in as her daughters frantically called 911.
Over a car?
Upon arrival, police found Jihad lying on the ground, unresponsive. He was taken to a nearby hospital in critical condition, while Laquandra was detained. Officers spoke with 2 key witnesses, Laquandra's daughters, who gave a chilling account of what led up to the shooting. According to them, the argument between their mother and Jihad started inside the apartment, but things quickly escalated. They said their mom appeared to be the aggressor, at one point grabbing a knife and motioning toward her son. The girls jumped in, trying to stop her, but in the end, it was Jihad who managed to take the knife away. That should have been the end of it, but it wasn't. The witnesses informed officers that Laquandra became even more enraged and told Jihad, "I'm going to show you something," before storming out of the apartment. They knew.
Damn, moms is cold. All this over a fucking car. I mean, obviously, it's probably way more buildup. They said it's been tension in the last couple months or weeks or whatever. But damn, this was the straw that broke the camel's back, y'all. Mom couldn't take no more, and obviously, this was her boiling point. But to kill your own kid over a fucking car is crazy. That's wild.
She kept a handgun in her car, so they locked the doors and called the police. Meanwhile, Jihad had made up his mind to leave. He packed his bags, and as he headed out the door, Laquandra allegedly exited her vehicle, pulled out a gun, and fired from close range, striking her son in the back.
Damn.
Laquandra was arrested without incident and brought to Columbus Police Headquarters for questioning. Detectives already had witness accounts painting a troubling picture, but now they wanted to hear it from her. What really happened inside that apartment? Was it a moment of blind rage, a calculated act, or something more complicated? Their goal was clear, to get Laquandra to open up and fill in the blanks. This wasn't a question of whether she shot her son, but why? Was it premeditated, reckless, or a legitimate act of self-defense?
Definitely wasn't no self-defense.
Yeah, but I don't want to go to that one, so you tell me about my son. Can you tell me if he's alive or not?
Well,
definitely ain't no self-defense. If she walked out to the car to go get the goddamn gun and came back in with it. Yeah. There ain't no stand your ground right there, buddy. Damn.
I'm still waiting for an update from the people.
Waiting for the people to update what? Who to update?
Well, we got people at the hospital, so we're waiting for an update from them. Okay. So the first question is, does you speak English? Obviously, yes. What's the highest grade you've completed?
I have a GED.
So you obviously reading right? Correct?
Yes.
Do you have any hearing problems?
No.
Do you wear glasses or contacts?
I wear glasses.
Okay. Are you able to see this form okay though?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. Have you consumed any alcohol in the last 12 to 24 hours?
No.
Have you consumed any drugs in the last 12 to 24 hours?
No.
That includes any kind of prescription or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I had a it's like a amoxicillin or something. It's for like when you have asthma, bronchitis and stuff.
Okay. I know there was some argument that went on today that somehow led up to all of this. Can you tell me what happened?
So I came home early in between my 2 clients, and Jai used my car, and I asked him where he took my car at, because he took my car to like the shop and left it there. And I said, well, how long did you leave it there, and what did they do? My car's not riding away, I just got my car fixed. So he wouldn't answer me. So I walked back to the room and I went back into the living room where he was at, and he got up to like grab his stuff, and I said, I'm talking to you, answer me. And so I threw a glass, but it went over to his head like a candle, but it went over his head, it didn't touch him. And then he grabbed me up and threw me in the living room, which something he never ever done. And we have had arguments, but he never ever put his hands on me ever. And I was trying to get him off of me. I was getting a knife because I know, like, he's stronger than I am, way stronger than I know. And out of impulse, like, I shouldn't have, a lot. It was tussle in the kitchen. I went outside because he carried one of my other guns. I went outside and got a gun because I didn't want him to hurt me. But yeah, I'll take responsibility. That's my
Did he pull out
child.
the gun
I
or
don't want that
something?
to happen to any of my kids.
Well, how did things go down outside?
He started walking up to me. I didn't know if he had a gun on him or not. You know, like, that's the gun that I gave to him. So, cause where he worked at, but like, I didn't know. He kept walking up, and that's when I pointed it at him. But y'all, that's my son. I ain't never.
You shot him in the
Where'd
back,
you get
though.
the gun from?
I bought the gun in New Lexington. I bought 2 of them in New Lexington because I own a home health and I have a contract with the Veterans Department. So I used to drive from where we live at to New Lexington at nighttime. So my patient took me over there.
Okay, where was it though? Where did you keep the gun that you were going to get the gun at? Where do you keep your gun at?
In the armrest of the car. I don't really bring it into the house because we inside the house. I only take it when I need to go, like, work. If I'm out, it's locked in the armrest.
Is that where it was today?
But I thought he never ever had done that to me. You see in my house, like, threw me around, squeezing me up like, I'm gonna kill you and your boyfriend. I don't even know why he was saying that he would kill me and my boyfriend. Like, that's not even my boyfriend. That's just somebody that comes over my house. He never say that.
All right, we're gonna see if somebody gonna confirm that. Did he say I'm gonna kill you? Let's see if that get confirmed later on.
To me.
Did you see a gun on him today?
But I don't know.
Did he threaten you with a gun? Did he say he was going to get his gun?
I didn't see it at all.
But did he never mentioned it? You just assumed because you gave him one a while back that he had it with him.
He carried it with him everywhere he go. He leave it up. He shouldn't have went this far, y'all.
But you didn't see it today. He never made mention of it today?
I think he was.
Okay.
And then back in the house, why did you get the knife out?
Because he grabbed me up and threw me down. He threw me down on the ground. I kept trying to get him off of him. My kids were trying to get him off of him. Like, he wouldn't get off of me.
So, we interviewed your other daughters there too.
Yeah, they were there.
Okay. And they said that the fight was over. You were upset because of the keys, or the car wasn't working right or something like that, right?
They were in their room when it first started.
Right, they did say
You
that.
can check our text messages. I had already you can text his text message. I had already texted him about the car already. And he said, I'm not going to do this with you. When he said, if you be on drama, I'm going to leave. I just was asking him, like, why did you take my car over there and leave it there? Because, like, he repo cars for somebody.
So he took your car and left it there to get fixed?
No, he took my car over to the place where him and the pastor's son, he owned a car lot, and they was repoing the car early this morning. I don't have nothing to hide. I ain't lying.
Came back out of the house. How long were you sitting outside?
I don't know, maybe like 4 minutes or something like that.
When he came out?
Yeah, because I kept trying to tell them to throw my phone out and the keys so I can leave. But they're like, no, we're calling the police. We're calling the police. And I knew he was going to leave before the police got there because I was going to press charges on him. Because like, he never done that to me before.
So why wouldn't they let you back in the house if they were calling the police?
Because they knew my gun is outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you tell them you were going out to get it?
They already knew I was going outside. Yeah.
But did they know you were going to get the gun?
No, I didn't say that.
But I guess what I'm asking is if he was...
You gotta remember what they said in the beginning, that she said, oh, I'm about to show you something, and walked outside. Let's see if she admits that.
The aggressor, why did the girls lock you out and not let you back in?
Because they know to separate us. They know to separate.
Do you guys fight regularly?
Yeah,
You
but he
do?
never put his hands on me before. But we get into it a whole lot.
Verbally or physically?
It's always verbally. It's never been physical. Now, this is the first physical time.
Did you ever
Yeah,
hit?
that's actually crazy when you think about it. She said because they know we get into it a lot, so they know to lock me out or to lock us out. Like locking your mama out of her own house is kind of, I don't know. Y'all ever locked y'all mama out of her own house? Like you can't come in? Like telling your mama she can't come in her own house? I've never done that. Lock your mama out of her own house. You can't come in here. You gotta cool down, mama. Damn. That lets you know the state of how her attitude be. If the kids lock you out the house and say you can't come in, you were in a fucking rage. To lock the mama out her own shit.
Them?
When they was like little, or even somebody last year, well, not last year, but the year before that, well, graduation time, maybe May. Yeah, I was always a very aggressive parent.
So you did not see a gun. He didn't threaten you to get a gun. He didn't mention his gun. You just know he has one because you gave him one.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see it at all today?
I wasn't paying no attention. I just asking them about the car. I really wasn't paying no attention like that.
Okay. So you didn't see it sitting on the counter or the couch?
I
Or...
usually sit on the couch, but I didn't even see.
So if you didn't see the gun, he didn't threaten you with the gun, why'd you pull the trigger?
Right. What was that about? Why you shoot him?
I mean, what were you thinking at that point?
Now he was gonna keep going at it, keep coming after me, keep going.
So did he have his bags with him like he was leaving?
Yeah, he had his back with me. It was like he was leaving. He was laughing. Yeah.
So at that point, it seemed like he was leaving and the fight was over.
Well, there it is. He fucked up. He fucked up. There it is. You said he turned his back and he was leaving and he was laughing. And you shot him. Yeah. Well, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Were you just really mad by that point?
No, I wasn't mad. I just. I thought he would have it. I got him. He always have it on him.
That ain't working.
Like, I don't know what
That ain't
transpired
working.
to be between him saying, I'm going to kill you and your boyfriend to make it bigger than it. Like,
She doesn't understand that's not going to work. I thought he had his gun. At no point did you say he pulled a gun out. Did he show you that he was going to reach for a gun? Did he point a gun at you? Like, nothing. So why you keep saying, I thought he had his gun? What made you think that? He didn't do no action to show you he had a gun. This is where she fucking up. And then you just admitted that you shot the nigga. He was trying to walk away. And you shot him in the back. Your own son. Kind of crazy.
What did he say to you after you shot him?
he said, oh my, you shot me. And I said, oh my God, Jihad.
By this point in the interrogation, detectives had gathered enough information to form a clear suspicion about what led to the shooting. They decided it was time to deliver the news about Jihad's condition. LaQuandra's response revealed a woman overwhelmed by years of built-up stress, emotion, and unspoken struggles, a lifetime of silent suffering and unheard cries.
Well,
Here we go.
I
Break
will
the
tell
news.
you, unfortunately, your son did not make it.
Oh,
And I'm so sorry.
what?
They worked on him for at least close to an hour. But he did survive his injuries.
Take me. You can take me. I don't deserve that. He didn't either.
Huh?
Yo.
Well, I think you need to do his name justice, and I know that that's not
Wait.
true.
Come on, mama. Mama, I just told you your son died. That your reaction showed everything. Like, I'm gonna do this fake little reaction. I'm gonna make a scene, but there's no compassion there. Like no tears coming, nothing. It's just like, oh no. Come on, mama. You wanted that nigga about to pay.
True that he was attacking you.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Both
But it's
your
okay. It's okay.
No,
It's
I want you to
alright.
tell the truth.
I-
I only want the truth. I don't want you to say something just because it's not true. But
I don't
both
have
your
to
girls-
lie.
both your
I don't
girls
have to
said that.
lie. I don't have to lie. I'm not gonna say nothing that's not true. Like, I have to live with this. You know what I'm saying? But
I think you're angry though. I think you're angry because we all get angry at times. I mean, it's like we both have kids.
We both have
We know
adult
how
kids that live in
frustrating
our
it is
house.
to try to get through. But I think unfortunately that you probably were angry and the pressure probably got to you.
Yep. That's exactly what happened, Miss Lady.
But I'm so sorry, y'all.
Your 18-year-old said to tell you that she loves you.
Sorry, y'all. Tell him I'm sorry. I was so angry because he don't listen to nothing I say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be working hard,
There we
working
go.
hard.
There we
And he
go.
don't even. He worked at a car light. He worked at a car light, and I said, Jahad, yesterday, I said, Jahad, if I was to die today, you wouldn't even get the inheritance that you're supposed to get because I put money with the Navy forever. You wouldn't even get it because you're not even.
There we go. She cracked like a breakfast egg, y'all. Cracked like a breakfast egg. God damn it, mama. Mama, listen, man. It's pretty easy to see what happened here. It was a boiling point. He's at the point now. He's not your baby no more. He's 21 years old. He's a man. He's not listening to you. He's doing shit that you don't approve of, and you can't handle him no more. And you're probably single parent. Yes, you are, because you say you had a boyfriend. That's not your boyfriend. Single parent. He's out of control. In your eyes, he's out of control. You can't handle him no more. He's talking back. He's giving you a hard time. You're stressed out, and you tried to lean on that. He got a gun. He always got a gun on him. He always got a gun. No, you reached your boiling point, mama. You snapped. You snapped. That's it. You snapped.
Doing what you're supposed to do. You know, everybody else, like, I was just so angry with him, but like, y'all, I didn't need to do that. Like, I'm serious. And like, I was supposed to be buying a house.
It's a lot of pressure. You're doing a business. You're trying to raise kids.
By myself. Like, I've been doing this since I came here from Youngstown in 2012. And I have no support, y'all. None. I go through stuff with them all the time. Like, yo, I'm so sorry, yo. No.
It's over now. It's over now, mama. Do it all out the window.
I know the pressures, and I feel like that's what happened to me. I feel like you just snapped because you just got so angry.
Yeah.
And everything, like, no, y'all.
You snapped. It happens. You snapped. You snapped.
What? Y'all said he gone for real. No, I killed my son. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Can you please have one of them come here, please? I'm not going to do nothing.
Sit back down.
Can you please have one of them come in there?
What do you need?
Are you sure my son gone?
Yes.
Oh. Y'all can sit.
Okay, sit down for us. We'll get you
I'm not
moving here.
going to go nowhere. I just
Okay,
don't want
if you get back up with the
Now, I do believe, like, in a moment, you know what I'm saying, in a heat of argument, she killed him. That was her number one result. Like, nigga, I'm gonna kill this nigga. You got me fucked up, boy. I brought you in this world. I take you out mentality. You know what I'm saying? In the heat of argument, boom, and you actually did it, boom. Now it's gonna take. That's still her son at the end of the day. He's been in her life 21 years. She raised him, so she is gonna feel that pain. It is going to sink in. The question is, when will it sink in? But it's gonna eat her alive. You killed your own son just because you was mad at him. Once you get a cool head, it's gonna really sink in. Like, damn, I fucking went way too far. Threw everything out the window.
put you back in custody.
I don't want to live no more.
Damn.
LaQuandra Williams was arrested and charged with murder and felonious assault. The court set her bond at $1 million, a clear sign of how seriously prosecutors viewed the case. When we talk about true crime, it's not just about the crime itself, it's about understanding the why behind it. We look at possible stressors like family dynamics and personal struggles. This can help to provide context, even if it doesn't excuse what happened. To that end, we discovered 2 social media posts that give us some insight into the heartbreak and complexity of this case. The first, from one of Laquandra's daughters, states, "I forgive her, and my mom is a great mother. She has always been. She always tried to be so strong. Even those who were close to her hurt her. And my mom had no one to talk to. She had no one to take her children when she just needed a break. No one was there. I watched her suffer all my life.
Yeah.
I heard her cries, but it took my brother to die for everyone to say how much she was battling. Y'all knew her abuse and her trauma. Nobody will ever understand. Long live my brother. I love you so much."
Damn.
The second notable social media post is from the daughter of a client whom Laquandra cared for. "She was my father's caretaker. I agree with you, she was not in her right mind. From our interactions, we loved her. My dad loved her. She was always nice. May you somehow find peace, and I'm praying for your mom." These messages and others express sympathy for Laquandra Williams and her family while suggesting she may have been struggling with unseen emotional or mental health issues that contributed to the tragedy.
Yeah, facts.
Other possible factors include Jihad's growing independence, which may have strained his relationship with his mother, who was used to being the head of the household.
Yeah.
As a single mother, Laquandra may have faced financial and emotional stress that built up over time. And lastly, the decision to keep a firearm for protection ultimately played a fatal role in the conflict. Regardless of the circumstances, the outcome was devastating. In the end, the legal process moved swiftly. Less than 6 months after her arrest, Laquandra took a plea deal. Life in prison with the possibility of parole after 18 years.
Damn. Oh, that's sad, bro. Life in prison, killing your own son, snapped. A mother. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel bad for her, dog. I feel bad for her, man. It don't sound like this is like typical shit. Where your child start getting older, man. Your child get older. You know what I mean? And they start. It's not your baby no more. They're not your baby. You can't talk to them. They don't respect you some type of way. They may pick up on these street habits. Now they talking back to you in your own house. They raising their voice at you, and you a single mother, and you ain't used to that. And then you already got your life issues going, your life problems, and you providing for these kids, and they talking to you like you ain't shit. That shit play a toll on you for sure. I definitely could see that. And like I said while I was watching, I just think she reached her boiling point, and snap, bro. It happens, bro, but it's rare. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's rare, but people reach their boiling point, but killing your own kid is kind of like, I've seen it happen before. I've seen like reactions where, people have killed their kids, but it's kind of crazy. Like you reach that boiling point, and then, yeah, mental does play a part. And they were saying like financial could be a problem. You know what I'm saying? That could play a toll too. That could cause stress. And then you could be going through that cold stress, that mental, that breakdown in your head where on top of this bad day you're having, here comes your son giving you an issue. And then now she should have when she walked to the car, she should have just stayed outside, took a drive, cooled down. Like she shouldn't have came back in. That's where she fucked up. When your intentions is, let me show you something. Nah, mama, that's not the way you go about it. Don't do that. And then the kids locking you out the house. Like, mama, no, this ain't the way to go about it. Go cool down. Now it makes sense why they locked you. Hey, go cool down. You tripping. You going too far. Whatever you got going in your head, you taking it out on your son right now. Because it sounded like it was a pile up of shit. This ain't just him yelling at her. This is everything all in one coming together on this day, and she taking it out on her son. And yeah, man, that's just fucked up, man. That was mother shot and killed her own son on the Law&Crime Network. Let's make sure you give them a like. Let me know what y'all think, man, in the comment section. Make sure y'all smash the like. And as always, get ready for this next reaction.